hello. Salford City have been on a run recently. I'll tell you about the latter of it in a moment. Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, Liverpool. Salford City won them all. Intro. I mean, there's no need to say anything else. I'm bloody excellent at this game now. Although we did lose to Palace. That was good. Right then, folks, hello, welcome back to another episode of The Salford Story. And as you can see on the screen, last time out then, we beat Arsenal and Chelsea, and since then, wins against Manchester United, Sunderland and Liverpool kept us on a 5-game winning streak. We came straight back down to earth with a draw, not even a draw, a loss against Crystal Palace. Bloody hell. We then followed that up with a win against West Bromwich Albion, and then we got knocked out of the Capital One Cup against Man City, who remained to be very good. Raheem Sterling with a free kick, and Israel Moreno, their left back, with the killer blow. Disappointing, and the disappointment doesn't really stop there. Sandoval, who I now know is how you say his name, Alejandro Sandoval, is in and out of the injury room recently. Not good. He's actually going to miss today's first game against Leeds United. Should be back for the second one. But yeah, struggling a little bit this so far this season. Despite the fact he's got 7 in 12 games, not fit for all of them. But things have been going well in the league. We're currently... Holy moly. We're currently in third place, just behind Manchester City and Tottenham. A win today, and we would potentially, I mean, it'd have to be a big goal swing. We'd have to beat them by, 6 or 7? But we'd go above Man City and become top. I mean, Leeds aren't having the greatest of seasons. It's completely possible. Let's do this. So, now we're in December. This is the team that we have ready, fit and available. Peter's back to almost back to full fitness, recovering at least. Jeff Thomas will play today. Frank Hauser, João Paulo and Rekik will be our familiar backline. Villalba and Vidal in the middle. Barry on the left-hand side, who now, you may note, can play naturally as a left-sided player. You may have noticed throughout this, really, that he's not actually been natural at the left winger spot. A little bit further pushed on, yes, he was natural, but he's now finally natural on that left side. We have Peter Phillips just ahead, with Peters and Seri up top. Two guys that can certainly score goals. Seri, 10 and 18, has been in fine form for us this season. And Sandoval hopefully will come back at some point in this episode if things go well. So, let's continue the game, submit the team, and let's get into this. Leeds United, the opposition. Hopefully we can give them a pasting. Now, in games that you'd expect us not to win, we have been winning, and in games that we're supposed to win, we haven't been winning. Note there, by the way, if you saw that, folks, that Yuri Tielemans is playing for Leeds United. Let's see how we get on then. It's at our home ground, so a win, more than likely. I say this, we haven't touched the ball yet, but we are... 20 seconds in? They've run it out. A surprising run of fixtures for us, really. We've been playing ever so well. As I say, the defeat to Crystal Palace was a bit of a bump in the road, but we're up there so far. If we can keep this form going throughout the season as Barry brings it forward for us, who knows where we could end up come the end of the season as it's knocked out. Oh, and Jeff Thomas has poked home. My word, it's amazing that Jeff Thomas still plays for us. For those that don't remember, I think we got him on a free from Wrexham way back when. He was 18, 19 back then. Looking for a club. Wrexham released him. We picked him up, and he's still playing in the Premier League 3 years into our Premier League season. He's doing wonderful things. He's not the best player, but he fulfills a role, and he's defined that role, really, on that right side for us, and he's put us 1-0 up against Leeds United. Rocking. We're rocking. That puts us level with Man City. I think Tottenham played today, so they're winning also. But after 15 games... I could not have predicted this. And as we get to half-time, this episode is really flying by. We continue the game 1-0. Leeds are going to have to do something to get back into this without a shot on target so far. And we look very good. If we get another one, we'll make a couple of changes and freshen things up. It's all going well, folks. I mean, the positivity that is flowing through my body right now is, it's undescribable or indescribable. It's not describable. I can't describe it, is what I'm getting at. I mean, I've used so many different phrases there. As Leeds come forward, I mean, this is just after the half-time and it's cleared by João Paulo. Are they going to come again? They're not. End of highlight. And as I say, this Marky Parky fires one up towards Seri, cut out by Cousins. I mean, we don't know who he's the cousins of, but he's multiple cousins of people. Love on this right side, into Cousins. Love Cousins. I mean, we all do. Unless you've got that weird cousin that you don't really know, but it's sort of almost a friend of the family more than a relative. You know, I mean, I haven't got any of those at all. No. So Peters goes through. He's hit the white beam. Never mind. Still 1-0. Never gone on a tangent before about my just sort of fictional cousins. Is there any fictional content that we see around here? 65 minutes gone then. Leeds still trying to find a way back into this. And again, we are relatively vulnerable down that left side, or down the left side, down the wing areas as they go across the other side. A ball played across, and that is not a good finish at all. You'd expect them to do a little bit better. We'll make a couple of changes. 20 minutes left on the clock, and players are getting tired. We'll bring on Tobo on. He's been decent for us. We're also going to bring the Madge on for Kendall Peters, who is still kind of recovering from that massive injury he had. He actually picked up another one, which was obviously a lot more short term. But yeah, hopefully the Madge can come on and do the business. Barry with a very deep throw-in forward to Vidal. And now will Barry make his way forward? I'm going to keep an eye on Barry. I feel like he might have a part to play in this. I've got no idea why, but he took the throw-in as Jeff Thomas, well, he came down that right-hand side and just ran into a blind alley, if anything. Tielemans picks it up and leads with a spell of possession. Ball played over the top. Roberto on it. He's one-on-one with Marky Parky. And my good grief, he's broken the net. Please respect the equipment. Respect the equipment. I mean, again, why? He's hit it very hard. You can see it. It's been played over the top. Rekic missed the header, which is not ideal. Roberto goes through on his left foot and unleashes at the goal there. Unbelievable. And that makes it 1-1. And again, I said before we started that there's games we've had this. Why is Barry taking the throw-ins all over the pitch? There's games that we shouldn't win, that we are winning, and then we're slipping up against games like this against Leeds United that you'd expect us to win. I don't know. It's a strange season so far as Jeff Thomas puts in the corner. It's headed clear. Vidal back on it. Get it out to Jeffy Thomas. Jeffy, come on. Ball in there. Oh, dear. Okay, do we make another switch? I feel like we've got one more change in us. Vidal off. Formiga on. That's the only change we can make at this point. It was note there that Vidal was picking up a little bit of a knock. Time ticking by. I'll tell you what, we could have arguably gone attacking in this game and probably should have done. Arguably should have started attacking. But it's going to end 1-1. After the highs of last episode, we're brought back down to earth in this one. Leeds United won, Salford won, and we're going to the next game needing a win. Because 4 points from 2 games is fine. Leeds United. Look, every single game is a draw. 3-0 nils and 2-1-1s. What a boring... Oh, blimey. Draw central. West Brom have drawn 9 games. We've only played 15. Blimey. So West Brom are the cause of... Oh, Arsenal have sat their manager. Am I a contender? No, Samuel Eto'o and Carlo Ancelotti are they? Oh, hello.
Oh.
I'm just recording, yeah.
You didn't
Welcome, Eddie Curtains. Do you remember Eddie Curtains? I mean, you might as well come over.
Oh, you need to call me.
Come on over. Are we doing the series still? Are we? Are we doing the series?
I'll do it at my own time.
Right, come in, 2019. Right then, next game, after that Leeds game, time to bounce back, and some changes have been made within the team. 3 changes, Jeff Thomas, Kendall Peters, and Vidal all drop out. We've got Eckhart coming in. Peter on that right side returns, and Sandoval will be up front. This can only go well. This can only go well. I'm very positive. Again, we were talking about it either it was last episode or the one before that, but this is almost our set 11, so let's see how they get on. West Ham currently in 18th place, having a difficult season of it, and we are favourites for the game. We're favourites for the last game. That didn't go too well for us. I don't recognise... he's number 5 now. I think he's the only player we recognise, well, apart from Will Hughes, that is also there. If you recognise, oh no, of course, the guy from Schalke, who's quite renowned. He was at Middlesbrough. I think I touched on this maybe a few episodes ago. Now at West Ham, 6 in 14. He's I wouldn't say prolific, but he's certainly getting some goals. Right then, come on, we need to bounce back after that game against Leeds United, which was piss poor. We need to up things. I don't know. Yorkshire, it's too late for Yorkshire. We had a chance, we blew it. Peter Phillips has got to start working a little bit more magic in my book. He's all well and good. He's been scoring goals this season, couple to his name already, but I want to see a little bit more from him, a little bit more involvement from P.T. Phillips. As Pritchard has got it on this left side even. Phillips comes in. I mean, if he can tackle, that will do. As they come forward again, a shot on goal perhaps. Oh, it's rebounded. Cardosa, ball back across. Marky Parky with a good save, turns it around the post. But some good early pressure from West Ham, something we need to be aware of. And in the last game, I think I said we should go attacking. It's where we are, I think, most suited, arguably. I like to say standard to begin with, though, just to see the feel for the game. But if we go attacking, I feel like we're always far better on the front foot, so we'll look to do that as things progress. As Villalba picks out Seri, he's obviously got the man ahead of him, but chooses to find Peter Phillips as it goes forward, and Peter Phillips again tries to knock one over. 3rd time lucky, maybe for Peter Phillips. 4th time lucky. Sandoval onto it now. Shot on goal, perhaps. Go on, you've got to score from there. Oh my good, 20 finishing. He decides to do that. Piss poor. It's just upsetting. Just really upsetting. So far, 26, nearly half an hour on the clock. Very underwhelming all round. Not much has happened, and as I say all of this, Peter Phillips with a lovely spread of play out towards Barry. Ball into the middle, cleared. Eckhart, Phillips, Sandoval. Oh my god, he's hit the bloody white beam. It's been a right pest. I feel like I should bring out a t-shirt that just says the white beam, and then it's just a white beam. I mean, is that something? I mean, would I buy that? Would I buy that? The white beam. I'll come up with a prototype and we'll see if it'll work. Right, half time, going to change not that much. We're going to switch to fluid from flexible though. Try and work the ball a little bit more. Try and get those wide players a little bit more involved and get Peter Phillips on the ball as much as possible. And as I say all of this, we have a throw-in deep in our, well, not deep in our half, halfway through the half. But what am I saying? Phillips lost the ball. Shucks. West Ham, apart from those early chances, have created very little, but they're on the ball now. I mean, that name is impossible to say. So, number 11 for today's episode. Al Tani, I think that's how you'd say it, on this left side. Pritchard, sayable. Oh, my word. Played into the guy. The white beam. I mean, the T-shirts. The amount of sales we could make. I'd be a millionaire. A white beam millionaire. The White Beam could be the name of my first album. I mean, I think I've said that a few times. We've got a lot of albums at this point. Right, 20 minutes left on the clock. I'm going to call upon a Webber because when you find yourselves in times of trouble, Danny Webber comes to me, and maybe he'll bring us some luck. We're going to push Peter Phillips on as a shadow striker and look to really punish at this point, because so far, underwhelming. As we say all of this, it's West Ham that come forward, a mistake, and Marky Parky with the save. I don't want to draw. I mean, I was talking about the draws that West Brom have had pre-game. Not ideal. I mean, wins are what we want. Weirdly enough, we're going to have two sort of very dull games, and if things remain the same, we still stay third in the league table. There's quite a gap already opened up, and we're at the top of the gap. As West Ham come forward, I can just feel bad things happening. Marky Parky with another good save. It was offside. Something's not working here. We're going structured and we're going counter-attacking. I don't know why. It just feels right. Barry, left side, ball forward to Sedi. He's got men with him. Phillips is getting up in support, and there is... Oh, no, it's a poor ball by Sedi. It really is. Oh, ball played back. Thought it was going to be a bit of a misdemeanour there, as Webber can't quite get up. We've got to win this ball here. It's 50-50 all over the park as it comes out to this left-hand side. Peter's going to have to get back and defend this. He hasn't done. He's got in his inside. Number 7 for West Ham. Curls one. Far post. I tell you what, I thought that was going in. Right, the structured counter has taken effect in the first chance since we made that change. Can we create one chance? That's all we need now. One chance and a goal, and we will be happy. We'll walk away from this game, not worrying about the how it looked. Sedi, oh my good grief, Barry! Yes, Barry! Come on! Yes! Number 12, Barry, with the goal. He does have more of a name than Barry, but we've gone with Barry. And it gives us a 1-0 lead, a massive 1-0 lead. It keeps us in contention for the title. I mean, last season I joked about it. Oh, we'll win the league, cut that out, etc. But this season, there's no way we can win the league. Reverse psychology. Anyway, 1-0, Barry with the goal. Can we hold this now? We must hold this. Corner kick, West Ham. Last moment of the game, headed clear. They may get one more chance to put this back into the box. It doesn't look like they're going to be able to, though. The ball switched, and there it is at the Olympic Stadium. West Ham 0, Salford 1. And we march on to Premier League glory. Tottenham, Man City, I'm coming for you. In all seriousness then, look at that. Third in the table, Burnley in fourth. Manchester, like notable teams there. Manchester United 5th, Chelsea in 7th, Liverpool 14th, Arsenal 17th. The big hitters from yesteryear. Gone. Not even part of this title race, but we, after 16 games, after over a third of the season, we're in this. Salford City are winning the Premier. Stop it. Stop it right now. In all seriousness, though, it's going well. So let's try and keep this up. Next episode may well be a transfer bonanza. I'm not sure. Let's take a quick look. Okay, I think what we'll do next episode, we'll do Leicester and QPR, and then maybe after that we'll do so, because that's on the 1st of January, and then we'll look to see what options we've got going forward into January. The question is, where do we improve this team? In fact, what I'll do is, because you'll see this probably before I've made the transfer episode, in general, looking at our team, what do you think we need? In the comment section, get yourselves in there. What do we need to improve this side? Striker-wise, I think we're relatively covered. Maybe an extra one in there. Central midfield, maybe another creative force, not too sure. And defensively, another centre-back? Let me know. Comment section. I want your help. With love, with care. From us, Benji. Until next time, I'll see you again soon. With love, with care. For the second time today, I'll see you again. Goodbye. I don't know what all this is. I'm shape-shifting. I'm body moving. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm loving life. Woo! Just want to apologise to any cousins that have watched today's episode that feel like it could be you. If you think it might be, it probably is.